Howdy neighbors, I'm Danny Fandoms. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all our favorite things from all our favorite fandoms. And today I have for you another fandom vlog. This will show you a full day in San Antonio, Texas, one of my favorite cities to visit. I'll show you a beautiful Japanese tea garden that looks like it came straight out of the world of Avatar, a spot where I picked up some Lego, and a full tour of one of the only 5-diamond hotels in the state of Texas. So let's get started. I was so excited to start this trip because I booked a room at the Hotel Emma, the only 5-diamond hotel in San Antonio and one of very few in the state of Texas. It is a very prestigious award handed out by AAA, and it was so cool to stay somewhere with that kind of recognition. I have walked through this hotel several times before to get to its cafes and different restaurants, but staying as a guest definitely gave me a different perspective, and I got to explore the hotel much more. One of the places I got to see was this library section that had 2 stories of books and seating. It's such a great, quiet, and cozy place to chill during your stay, and as a bonus, they actually have some perks in here as well. In this area, guests are treated to as much complimentary canned water and coffee as they would like, so they can have something to sip on while they read, or they can take it back to their room. Like I said, I've walked through this hotel several times before to check out their different shopping and food offerings, or just take it all in because I really love the look of this hotel, especially its combination of original elements with some modern touches that still complement the overall industrial design. Walking toward our room, I really appreciate when a hotel has big, spacious hallways like this. And here is the room. I will give you the full tour with all the amenities, starting with the smart TV, which was almost flush with the wall. I really like the design choice. Moving on to some of the more common amenities, like the mini fridge where we were storing some of our drinks and where they had some items available for purchase. Then we have the mini bar with more items for purchase and some drinkware, and then there's the safe to store your valuables. Here's a look at the double bed setup for this room. I was so comfortable in these beds, I slept very well every night, and this room even had a little couch and table area where there were some macarons waiting for us when we arrived. Here's a look at the bathroom, which I liked how nice and bright it was. It had a single vanity setup with a shower and tub, as well as some bathroom essentials like soap, shampoo and conditioner that I love the smell of, and a toilet in a separate room. We had a view of the pool area where you can see there was plenty of chairs with some shading as well as a place to buy food. You could also see part of the city of San Antonio, especially this park area with a trail, and more of the Pearl District where this hotel is located. Next we headed to the Pullman Market, a newer addition to this area where you can find some grocery items as well as some food options. They have lots of different food and snack options that are either made fresh or local to Texas, like ice cream, fresh baked bread and pastries, as well as takeaway and sit-down restaurants. Next up, we headed to the San Antonio Japanese Tea Garden. I know it says Chinese Tea Garden there on the sign, don't ask me why, but if you look it up, it is called the Japanese Tea Garden. This place was amazing me right from the start with this stone pathway, stone structures, and then looking out over these beautiful natural elements. It was really breathtaking. It was so tempting to just sit down and take in all the beauty around us, but we decided to get a closer look by walking the trails in the tea garden, and this one we actually found led all the way to the San Antonio Zoo, so this could be a good tip if you're trying to hit up both places in the same day. This place already looked amazing from the entry point, but going down to the trails and getting up close really took the experience to another level, getting to see the waterfall and even going to the lookout tower to take in the view from high up. One of the best parts is that entry is free, so I definitely recommend checking out this spot if you're in San Antonio. Next we went to Bricks and Minifigs, one of 3 in the San Antonio area, to see what Lego they had in stock. They had lots of sets, including some that you could still find in retail stores, but there were also some older and retired sets, and I love seeing the pre-built sets they had on the shelves. Seeing them all lined up on display just looked really cool. And lastly, I had to check out the minifigures, where I did find some to add to the collection, so this was a successful trip, and the staff was also really friendly. Next up, we stopped at La Panaderia, where we love to pick up some Mexican pastries for dessert or the next morning's breakfast. Then we stumbled upon Leica Cheesecakes, a place that had been on our list for a while, where they have mini cheesecakes in jars, so we picked up a few for later.
Next, we headed back to the Pearl District, specifically back to the Pullman Market, where we wanted to do some shopping, grab some snacks for the hotel room, and also grab some lunch. There was a spot serving burgers hot off the grill. This was our seating area where we enjoyed our lunch, and I really loved it because I really liked the hot, fresh taste of the burger and fries. After walking around and doing some more shopping, it was time to head back to the hotel. Once we got back to the hotel, I changed and it was time for a workout. The gym at the Hotel Emma is one of the most impressive I have seen, with so many treadmills, bikes, other machines, free weights. It was a great place to get a good workout in during my little vacation. You can see how this hotel really helps their guests feel at home, not just with the variety of options they have for working out, but also some little extras like this station with the towels and plenty of canned water, some at room temperature on the counter, and also some cold ones in the fridge. They also had headphones for your music or the TVs, as well as a massage gun for your post-workout recovery. End of the day back at the Pullman Market for dinner at one of the restaurant offerings, Fife and Faro, where they were serving up some fresh Italian dishes. Started off with the bread plate, which I loved, but it's hard to go wrong with a plate of fresh bread. Then moved on to the main courses like the pasta pomodoro. Like all their pastas, is made fresh by hand in-house. And of course had to get a pizza, which came out fresh from their brick ovens. The morning of our final day, we stopped at Larder, the cafe/market attached to the Hotel Emma, to grab our coffee fix with our morning breakfast. Then we headed to Half Price Books to do a little book hunt, but I didn't find anything this trip. Ended the trip with our traditional stop at P.F. Chang's for lunch, where I was so hungry I didn't even get a shot of the food, but I did get one of the chocolate lava cake dessert, which was a sweet way to end this trip.
And that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you stick around because I have more coming very soon. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment telling me what was your favorite part of this vlog, or leave me any questions you may have about any of the places in this video or San Antonio in general. I would love to answer them. God bless, and I'll catch you next time.